Hey, my doggie is all calm, the storm is all over, and I'm going to read a poem that I wrote. It's quite long. Yeah, you see it's quite long. It goes on and on, but maybe I'll get it all in. This poem came to me one morning around 5 a.m. when I was planning on going to a mountaintop that day with some children. On this mountain was a stone with a swastika sign and the word rules by it. I had encountered some who said that they were not surprised that one should hate those who think they are more special or more chosen, and it was hard for them not to sympathize with the ones who hate. Also that week, I had been given a drum made by an Indian medicine man named Singing Bear. He had blessed the drum he made for me. I also had been to this mountaintop and often thought how awful that there was so much graffiti up there. All of this was just inside of me, wishing to see others give up the hate, wanting to thank Singing Bear for his gift, and loving this high mountain place I frequent. So I was not surprised that God put it all together for me and gave me a creative ideal. I hope this poem will bring peace and bring drummers from far and near to a very lovely mountain place to be. So I go to this rock with these children, and this is the poem I read. We're standing here by this rock, its message to proclaim. The one who wrote this message here, he has a call for fame. We're looking now with eyes of love, and we won't try to censor you. We know just what we are to do. Too long we've tried to use our hate to put you in your place. But that has only fanned the fire. Our hate was added to, and we know now what to do. We honor you. We lift you up. We want you to know you are a special, a chosen one. We've chosen you to love. In the past, we did resist the message on this stone. But all that did was add the fuel. It made the fire to grow. Until the fire grew oh so big, it threatened to destroy all of life upon this earth. Our hate would be what gave war birth. And fight we have for centuries now, for we felt justified to counter you with hate from us. And so we would destroy, we would censor you, discredit you, we'd show you we were tough. And so we learned to fight your way, and weapons, they piled up. We thought that we would silence you, would make you fear us too. We'd stop you any way we could. To use a bomb? Yes, that we would. To poison you or starve you out? Those words from our hearts we'd shout. We had so much fear of what you said. Our hate was growing too. Until now our world is closer to the possibility of war on such a great big scale. The aftermath would make life hell. And all the while, the gentle ones kept telling us to love. Oh yes, we said, we'd really love to put you in your place, even though our anger fired might destroy the human race. I didn't know just what to do, just how to make a stand. But now, since I have talked to God, I'm working on His plan. And every day, my heart is opened a little wider. I'm thinking of how I felt. A little wider, the way I see, is spreading love so all can see. Oh yes, I said it can begin with me. And God said to me, just look around and find someone to love. And so I did. And loving people came into my life. They were all around. I saw their love and I saw their fear. It was in their hearts a flame. worry talk and condemnation for all those on this earth who talked of dropping bombs or planting landmines. Those precious ones who loved me so were suffering, and hate did grow in their hearts too. How can you not blame people for hating? It's so easy to see why people hate someone like the one who wrote upon this rock the swastika sign and the word rules. Yeah, we have to put people like that down, while we're against everything that they stand for. But I have a rebel heart, and it was ticking away. Oh no, I thought, this has been tried. We've done it over and over again. But all that happens is that it fans a flame of hate until we have a raging fire. It's burning in us too. And we cannot put out that fire by adding to it too. So every day I talk to God, oh please, give me a clue. Show me how to lift love up. It's easy, said God, the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And so one day I came across a mountain place to be, and all around on rocks galore I saw graffiti. How do we clean a lot of rocks? To do it would be such a pain. But it's so ugly. It desecrates this high mountain place I love. And God talked to me again. Look closer at the rocks you see. They are shouting so loud that you have to hear the rocks you see. Don't reject what they're saying when they're speaking of me. And so I noticed what people said on the rocks, and it was a love they wanted to proclaim. John loves Sue, Dick loves Jane. For ages now that rock would say their names together there, proclaiming love. And sometimes a message on a rock was just that I was here. And then one day while walking on the mountaintop, reading rocks, I came across a message here written on this stone. Swastika rules, it said. I thought it probably written by someone they called a skinhead. And I started thinking hateful thoughts. Why do they think they are so superior? The nerve of them to think they are the chosen race. Then God showed me his little plan. Last night, as I lay in my bed, what to do and where to go today. February the 21st, 1998. I'm going to celebrate, for today I'm going to that rock. I'm giving up the hate. Some kids I'll take along with me. I'll teach them how to really see. And I'll take along the drum that Singing Bear made for me. For I have wanted him to know this white woman felt the blessings he put into the drum. And I would share the honor of beating a drum. That's so much fun with kids. You know, I'm going to show them a way to love our enemy. For the rocks up there that proclaimed the love of one person for another had taught me how strong the need is for us all to show our love. And this one rock with the swastika was a rock that was a call for love. And that's just what we'll do. We want to lift this dear one up, to tell him, yes, he's special, to help tell him that he's chosen, for we've chosen him to love. We want to lift him higher. We won't add to that fire that raged in him that day he wrote his message on this stone. For we know you don't put out fire with more fire of your own. So these kids and I, though we're just a few, you see, we know just what to do. Who knows but what we do today won't make history? For it's so much fun just to drum and drum the heartbeat of our love. We honor the rock with the swastika. We know it is a cry for love, and we're noticing. We finally see whoever you are. You're part of me. You're part of God. And we know that you are chosen, for we've chosen you to love. We heard your cry for love. Please, dear God, send the love we feel for this dear skinhead to wherever he or she may be. Let it be like a light that turns them on to love for all, but first themselves. We want this one to know that they are special, that they are chosen. No more hate, let's all create. So we are making flowers of pink and blue and yellow. We'll place them here around this rock. To some it might be a shock that we could love the enemy. Go back and read your holy books. It says to love the enemy and not to judge. So we are not judging these words as bad. We are not saying that they are good. We are just saying we hear this cry for love. And it's so much fun to be here today, making our flowers and beating the singing bear drum. For didn't they say, oh, the Indians knew, the drum beat was the heartbeat of the Mother Earth, and they said something about a sacred hoop that the white man had broken, and only he can mend it now, so the circle will be unbroken. May the circle be unbroken, not by and by, but now, in this holy instant now, this gift that is the present. And I looked up what the swastika actually means. It is a symbol representing the perpetual motion of the cosmos, a very strong symbol. Probably is the reason it was chosen, because it represented such a strong thing, the forces of the cosmos. I have other poems. And let's see, I'm at 11 minutes. I might read you Thoughts or Things. Okay, I will. I think I have time. Thoughts are things. Oh, don't we know we can have the words we sow? It seems that man does always say, and the things he says he can have become that way. All this talk about our fear is doing just what Job did. He said, the things I greatly feared have come upon me. What say I to such a thing? Don't greatly fear. It's such a pain. For when we all fuss and complain, those words we say will have the same. For words are thoughts, and thoughts are things, and we can have the words we say. Saying them brings them our way. And then we're going to fuss some more. Oh, we can talk up such a storm. Our words, you see, can do us harm. It's raining now, just pouring down. And in my memory I hear the sound of voices a few months ago, who talked of this and made it so. We greatly feared. Now I'm talking about the El Nino weather that came into California when I lived there. They talked about it way ahead of time. We said the words and thought the thoughts, and they collected in the sky. Why does God let things happen this way? Why can't God just call a halt and stop this rain? It's all his fault, for nothing happens that's not his will. Why does God wish us ill? The houses are falling from the hills. The streets are turning into rivers. It seems to me it's we who are the givers of this gift to our own selves. For we're the gods who called for this. Our words, you see. We talked a lot, but we could learn how to talk. For when we say, when we predict, when we expect, when we lament, we're calling things like we see them and calling things like we expect them. And that's not the talk of a God, such as God our Creator is. For God called things that are not as though they were. Didn't God say, let there be? And there was. Know ye not that ye are gods? We are creators too. Everyone talks about the weather, but no one does anything about it. This saying, you know, is halfway true, for talk we do. And if we could learn how to talk, then we could do something about the weather too. I wish people of this earth would know that we can have the things we fear. Fear is a thought, and thoughts are things, and things have a way of getting together. Enough of them, and we have matter. Oh, what is the matter? Don't ask me, I don't want to call it. I just want to observe it. I know better, I'm learning fast, not to call things good or bad. I just observe. I'm quite detached. I have no expectations. For we can have the things we expect. For expectations are a thought, and thoughts are things, and things create the reality we see. And I know this of myself, that I don't know what anything is for. I don't always see the purpose for everything that happens. So I'll just observe, and yes, I'll talk. I'll talk of things that are lovely, and things that are of a good report. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, I'll talk of these things. And I'll call things that are not as though they were. For thoughts are things, and things create our reality. We are the thinker thinking. Let's think about what we're thinking about. Let's observe our own words. Did not we learn about the tongue? It's just a little member of the body. Yet if we could control it, we could have anything we wished. I say that we are going to listen to our mind chatter and bite our tongues if we have to keep them from calling it like we see it, calling it like we expect it, calling it like we fear it. If we don't have anything good to say, we just won't say. That's the way we'll save the day. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. I believe in my heart that I am pure and holy, that I can look with eyes of love. I'll just bless everything and call it holy. For all is God. I'll bless the process. For our mistakes are our opportunities to see ourselves and to learn how to call things, to call them blessed and to rejoice always. Rejoice in all things, for rejoicing is a thought, and thoughts are things, and things create heaven or hell. Okay, I think my dog wants to get up now.